Not bigger than a crow. Kind of darker colored but not black. That bird I saw followed me around and it kept making small and huge branches fall near me when it would settle in a tree above me, and I thought for a little, I think this bird I am hearing is just a regular screech owl, or maybe an owl and a woodpecker that I am confusing to be one and the same animal. It is hard to hear because it waits for heavy wind before it makes a funny sound like a loud frog or a kazoo maybe. Other times there is a loud sound like logs or branches hitting together right before the kazoo sound. These sounds always happen during the middle of wind gusts or at the tail end of the wind subsiding, much like a walking stick. Insect or a chameleon looks like wind blowing vegetation around when they walk, but with the sound of branches moving in the wind masking their calls instead of their movements. Merlin Bird ID can't identify it. Maybe because it can't hear it through the wind sounds. I thought it was a screech owl for a few years, but now I think it is something else because I only ever see or hear barred owls around here. This animal calls throughout the year, including winter, sometimes calls all day, and other times is strangely absent for weeks. It also likes to wait for me to leave before it calls, which I have figured out by leaving my phone outside while recording, then collecting it later. I have also seen red-headed woodpeckers and heard woodpeckers that I can't identify nearby. My dumb bleep wouldn't know what species it was if it landed on me, so I need help. Oh, I also heard it in wetlands a few miles from my house. Same behavior. I think I saw it as well, but I couldn't tell you what kind of bird it was that I saw, or if it was actually the one calling. Not bigger than a crow. Kind of darker colored but not black. That bird I saw followed me around and it kept making small and huge branches fall near me when it would settle in a tree above me, and I thought for a little while that it was deliberately trying to bleep me. Before that, I thought someone was in the woods with me throwing sticks.